What is going on, everybody? Southern F1 back again, and this time we're gonna do a quick video, hopefully a quick video. This one's gonna be on the new meta, the roof meta, the triangular like pyramid kind of thing. The idea behind it is you're in a build fight and you drop the roof over their head, and it buys you time to like kind of get around them and get on and get the high ground. I'm gonna go over that. I'm gonna go over a couple other little things that you can do with it that I just found out. I'm relatively new to doing this. This is something I usually rarely ever use the roofs unless I'm boxed in. But I'm gonna be trying to use it mid-fight a lot more. I'm gonna go over exactly what that is, and also if you like the video, drop a like, subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content, etc., etc. And thank you for everybody for all the nice comments and everything that you guys been doing. Yeah, but let's get into it. All right, guys, here we go. So this one is here. So here's the roof, the pyramid meta thing right here. This is what I'm talking about, the roof. Most people don't use it. Usually you just put roofs like this. I do anyway, most people do. But this is what's going on. Let's say your ramp, that's right here. Say you're pushing up, the guy gets over you. What you can do right here is like, say they just ramp over you, right? So what you can do is jump, place the roof right there, and then, oh man. But the idea is this, and then you can go around and give you time to peek through or whatever you gotta do. So let's try it again. Obviously, I'm also just learning it too. I'm just trying to get used to it, etc., etc. But that's the idea. Yeah, but still getting used to it, because I just changed it on a different hotkey that I never used because I definitely needed it to be faster. So yeah, they're getting above you right here. Right at this point, you can drop the roof. And if you want to, oh man, whoops, whatever you want to do. But anyway, so to them, it's going to, they're going to be boxed in, ideally. You get them boxed in right here. They're kind of in a, it gives you time just to get around and they can't really like outbuild and you can get the high ground. I've heard about people, yeah, I still got to play around with it, but I've heard people saying just box them in. So if they got the roof over their head like that, oh, whoops. They got the roof over their head, and you're here and you just came off to the side, you'd have to be right up on them. That's not ideal, I don't think. Yeah, I think the best bet is just to use it to kind of get above them. So ideally it can look something like this. Most likely they're not going to be there, but that's something you can do, right? Most likely if they get trapped, they're only going to be flustered for a little bit, and maybe they'll probably do something like that too to get off. But at that time, they're going to be flustered, they're going to be caught in a little bit from that, and you're going to most likely be up here and get the high ground, whereas they just had the high ground, but you bought yourself some time so you can turn around and get some high ground. So that is what everyone's raving about right now. I'm not as fast with it. I'm going to be practicing. It's definitely useful. There's a couple other things that you can use with these pyramids. I'm probably going to show you in a sec. I'm going to have to go into another. Actually, maybe I can make it there right now. I'm trying to get this before my team actually wins the game here. I don't know how. Look at this. Look at the circle. Like, I already wrecked everybody but 2 people. But anyway, so a cool thing you can do with the pyramids is like say something like this, right? What you can do right here, drop this, and you can literally walk through. You can literally walk through that window. Check it again. Look at that. People are not going to expect you to be able to do that. It gives you just enough like height so you can walk right through this window, and similar things like that. Like you can't jump through this window, right? But like with those pyramids, can you go through this one too? Yeah, look at that. That's kind of sick. I'm liking it. Yeah, pyramids, your best friend right now. Let's use them. And the W? Hey. All right, here's another cool thing you can do with the pyramid. So I know I think in my other video, I had an editing video when I was telling you about this little trick right here. I'm gonna tell you something to do against it. You know, when people box themselves in, you're shooting at them, they're holding it down, and you're like, you know, they're shooting you through your wall, and you're just rebuilding it. And then if they drop down, I was saying something, do something like that, and then you can get above them, right? As soon as they drop down or whatever. One thing to do against that, one sec. One thing you can do against that, let's say you're shooting through the roof or whatever, or you want to jump down and just play around with the angles. What you can do is drop the pyramid, your pyramid on there, and then you can jump down and do your shooting on the walls. Now, if he can't really go off the side, he can't go off the top. He's forced to go out through the side. Because what happens is if he is here and he edits through, he's inside your ramp. He can't edit this one. That's your roof. So if he starts shooting it or whatever, he can break it through, of course, if he shoots at it or whatever. But you're definitely going to see it, and you're going to have time to react. So if he does that, one, you'll see the edit right there, right? Because it does like poke through. And then if you see that, right, then you can get on top and you can make some counterplay right here. Or whatever you got to do. So that's something that you can do with the pyramids that are pretty cool. If somebody box themselves in, go ahead, throw a roof on it, and yeah, be done. If you're planning to jump to the side or whatever, maybe you're still trying to shoot through the roof. I'm just saying that's something you can do. Here's another little trick you can do right here. So if I don't know how worth it this is, but this is just something. This is just food for thought right here. I'm thinking about maybe doing this, but then again, I want to have this edited. If you pre-edit your roof, right, and you open this, so to make it look like the Xbox ramp, what you can do if somebody ramps over you or like you're about to meet, since it's a roof, you can build over it. I can go ahead, like I can't build a ramp through this. Like I'm literally trying to build a ramp, I can't. But if I make it a roof and that's a ramp, that will build on top of it. You see, like it built right through it. You see it right there? So you can build right through his ramp. He can run right to it and you can literally stop him right there. Then he'll have to be forced to do this, but that can give you time to stop him from just like thrusting up to the top. Plus, if that happens, you can probably surprise him. So just something you can think about right there. You can drop roofs right through it because it's a roof. So I'll show you again. Maybe I should have made that longer, but boom. Did I do it? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Boom. There, you see it right there? Boom. You blocked it off. And whatever you got to do. Something, I don't know how often I'm going to be using that. I think I see its usefulness for sure. But then again, I also see the new meta that that this video is mainly on is the actual roof. So it's like at what point am I going to, you know what I mean? I just don't know its usefulness right now. I'm trying to figure that out. It's definitely useful. I just don't know if I would want it pre-made and walk around with it pre-made as opposed to having this one ready to go. So because it's kind of the same idea, but I think like dropping a roof is harder to capture them than just ramping them off, right? Like here, I think this where's my roof at? Yeah, right there. I think catching them in that might be a little trickier. I don't know, because you know how when you can phase through things if you're like that builds on you. I think just the layout of the structure might make it where he might catch part of his body more often than not than if you did a ramp. Just food for thought. That's what's going on with the pyramids right now. Definitely make use out of them, practice them. I'll be doing that, and I'm just trying to figure out the best way for me to use them. And yeah, those are some tips, tricks. I hope you liked the video. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for the comments, the likes, the subscribes I've been getting, the love, all that stuff. Appreciate it. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll be coming out with more videos, more content, and I'll catch you next time.